Let's start on the website the way a visitor would see it, and that's in front of us here. Since we want to edit the site, we're going to go to a sub-page called WP-admin. When you do that, you'll get a chance to log in. You can see here I've already have my credentials filled in. So let's log in, and we'll get to a very different site. This is kind of our editing dashboard. Now, you have two options to find pages to edit. One way is to actually get a list of all pages right over here. And if you know what it's called, you can go to one of the pages and edit it. So here's the roster of our staff. We can click edit. And as you can see, there's the content of the page, and if we wanted to, we could make changes in here. I'm not going to do that right now. Go back to the main site instead, and you will notice that now that you are logged in as an editor, you will see at the top of the page a list of options to edit any of the pages you're looking at. So we had a request to put some information on the Puppet Ministry site, so let's do that. That's under Worship, so we're going to go to the Puppets page, which right now doesn't have anything on it. We'll click Edit Page. I've stored the information already, so let me go ahead and paste that in here. All right, so you can see this looks much like a general word processor, like a small version of Word or maybe Google Docs. There's a small number of controls here, and one thing to keep in mind is that whatever we put on these web pages is going to show on a bunch of different devices, big screens like this one, mobile screens, tablets, all sorts of stuff. So we want to be really careful how we format things. So right now what I'm going to do is take the text that Lance sent us here. I'm going to take the first sentence, I'm going to make that the heading. And you can do that just by going to one of the pre-formatted settings. And we're going to make it not too big, so I'm going to select heading 2. And so that gives us a nice title, followed by the paragraph that shows the information. And then we have a kind of a closing line here. Anytime you anytime you hit the return or enter key, you start a new paragraph, which leaves a blank space. In this case, that's what we want. If you wanted to just break the text, maybe we're saying we want to start a new line right here where I just clicked. I can hold the Shift key and then hit enter or return, and you get a new line, so that second sentence starts at the beginning of a new line. You can do that. And we can certainly apply a little bit of formatting. So maybe I want to make this a little bit different style so that it stands out. We can change text colors. I ask everyone to be really careful with that. Modern web pages tend to be very clean and sparing and very consistent with how they use color. We're working on creating sort of a standard set of colors to use for our pages. In the meantime, if you want to use color, go right ahead, but pick maybe one color for your page, especially if it's a more complicated one, and then maybe a second one to accent things a little bit. This page is kind of simple enough that I don't want to do very much here. So I could select the title here and say, well, maybe I don't want it in black. Maybe I want to give it like a more interesting color, and so I can do that. But again, we want to be very sparing with that. If we like the way this looks, we can do one of two things. First of all, you can click Preview, and it will open a web page that will show you what this will look like. You close that page again. So far, nothing has changed. You be careful here. Now, let's say we like what this looks like. Over here, the blue update button will actually change the site. And once you've done that and the page comes back, you can click on View Page up here. Now we're going to go back, and the page that was empty when we first clicked on it now is our text on it. We probably want to add at least a picture to this site as well to show the puppets in action, and that I will show you in a separate video.